Cloud 9000.
What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Everything 9000 podcast. You know what? Before we get onto the episode, we might as well get these little bits out of the way, man. Anything new with you?
No, I went to a nice wedding in Paris.
Was it nice?
It was alright, yeah.
Yeah, was it nice?
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah, was it good?
The groom was a bit of a twat, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, man, I got it on. I can't lie, I'm still getting used to this.
It took me ages to get used to mine.
I might
but now, I kept doing it.
I've got a 1 day on, 1 day off agreement.
Really? No, I used to keep doing that as well, and the amount of times I've lost my ring, I've had to have it tightened, and now it's too tight, and especially in summer.
That is too tight because you took it off and I could see a second ring.
Yeah, like this.
How are you doing that?
It's not. It's just normal.
That's not normal, bro.
That is normal.
That's not normal. But anyway, you said you went to a nice wedding.
Yeah.
How was your journey there?
It was great. It was great.
So obviously
got the train over. It was
obviously,
nice.
yeah. You thought you'd get the is it the Eurostar?
Yeah, Eurostar. Yeah.
You thought you'd get the Eurostar, which is very convenient, especially if you're in London. 2.5 hours, bam, you're in Paris.
Yeah, and you get all the luggage you can take with you.
All the luggage you can take with you, and actually, this is a message that you'd sent a few weeks back.
Right.
I think I should just bring this up because you'd said this was your exact words when you booked these tickets. I guess it was in January of this year. You said, "I've seen tickets for it. It's good prices, ATM at the moment, and no issues with luggage, like you just said. Aman and I were looking. There is a train in the morning that will get us to Paris, and from there, another short local train to Chantilly. We'll be there by the afternoon."
Yeah.
Right? Now, obviously, on the Friday, we had a little welcome shebang, you know what I'm saying? Like, nice setting, pizzas, your favourite, right? Literally like Rudy's level pizza, I would say. Banging. Absolute vibes. Sun was soaking, music playing. We was having a vibe. And at about 7, 8 p.m.?
I know, I came at 7
p.m.
Yeah.
You come through into the party with a suitcase taller than this table here, right? And what happened in between there?
Oh, nothing.
So what happened in between that message and that moment?
Oh no, my journey just got delayed. That's all it was.
Right. Well, okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything to do with the fact that you went to London the night before to be there ready to get to the train bright and early, but you left your passport back in Birmingham.
That did happen to be the case.
That
yes.
did happen to be the case.
But mate, your wedding had me stressed, man, because I was.
It had you stressed. Okay.
Yeah. No, it had me stressed.
It had you stressed. Okay.
Yeah. Had you just kept it simple,
right?
Married in Birmingham, would have been no problem. I would have turned up to your wedding on time, but
you wouldn't have.
I would have.
You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have. You'd have found a way to fuck it up. But do you remember a previous episode we did where we discussed where you went to India and on the way you had a layover? Where was it?
No, it wasn't a layover. It was Heathrow. I dropped my passport.
You dropped your passport in Heathrow, and then you did have a layover,
and then I left my phone in the toilet.
And then you left your phone in the toilet.
Yeah.
So I remember when we spoke about just certain things happening to you and just giving you a little warning. I honestly, I can't process. We are going to discuss this as much as it might piss you off now. I can't process how you can leave for a journey without your passport. Regardless of who's travelling with you, whoever else you may think has a responsibility.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if I'm going with, say, me and Aaron are going, or me and the missus are going, or I'm going with Harvey, or I'm going with my sister, I'm going with anyone, right? There's literally every checkpoint. I've got in the car to leave for the airport. Have we got the passports?
No.
Even if I'm with my dad says that. Have we got our passports?
No. See, if airport is a different thing, the first thing in your mind is passport, airport.
Are you trying to say now that with a train it's not?
Because I'm getting a train, I'm just getting a train. Like, when you go get a train to London, do you think about your passport? Tell me.
But you're not going to London.
No, I know. but do you see how that mistake could happen?
Right.
Because if you're thinking, I'm getting a train, you're not thinking where you're going, so much. You're thinking, I'm getting a train.
So the problem is you didn't think.
The problem is, when you plan for so much things and you plan so meticulously that you forget the one thing.
You planned meticulously.
I did, yeah.
Right.
I got everything right.
Just how when you came to the welcome party and you were just apprehending the black tie dinner the following night, you were like, Aman, make sure you give me your bow tie and cummerbund.
Yeah.
Right. At my party. Just how you planned those things meticulously.
Yeah, because you said... No, I already had the cummerbund anyway, by the way.
Right. No,
it was just the bow tie.
Well, if you want to discuss this, you didn't have the cummerbund because this was a day before we flew out, and it was just on the evening of the ladies' Sangeet. You were like, Aman, you won't fucking believe this, man. I'm going all the way to Birmingham now, and I'm going to have to go to the shop. Oh, why, Amrit? What happened? Oh, fucking hell, man. I just realised I haven't got a bow tie. I haven't got a cummerbund. I'm going to go to Birmingham. I'm going to be to your event. I'm going to get there about 8 o'clock, man. Is that okay? I was like, look, that's fine. But look, just hold your horses. Just chill out there. I've got a cummerbund. I've got an extra bow tie. I'll sort you out. So that's the precursor to that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Right. But the point is, I just forgot my passport, man. Like, and I planned
That's
so
what
much.
I wanted to hear.
I literally.
I'm glad you didn't squirm.
To make sure,
Yeah.
I planned so much. I booked the tickets in January.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
No, like we've got the message.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Booked the tickets in January, nice and early.
Should be there by the afternoon.
I even made sure, like, I was thinking of travelling in the morning to London, right? And I thought, you know what, trains can't be reliable. So what I made sure to do was book a room next to St Pancras, literally like 5-minute walk from St Pancras.
You had it all planned,
right?
Meticulously, as you said.
Woke up on time, had dinner, woke up on time, like, oh, you know, this is a nice morning, getting excited.
Beautiful weather.
Went to St Pancras, 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
Went to St Pancras.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, okay, here's the ticket. Let me just get my passport.
How much was your original ticket?
I'm not going to discuss how much my...
No, your original ticket, which you got for a good price.
We got a very good price, yeah.
I think it was in the 100 and something, right?
It was about £100 per person, yeah.
£100.
Return.
Okay. And the... So you had to go back to Birmingham and then go back to London with that same ticket. So that was another return you had to buy.
Yeah.
And then you had to delay your Paris return. Did they not let you delay your ticket, or did you have to buy a new one?
No,
Paris?
so this is the mistake I made, yeah.
Right.
Because they have a bit of flexibility.
Right.
And I didn't realise. So because I was so panicked, I missed obviously my 7:30 train. So I was like, oh shit, I need to get now another outgoing ticket, right? And I booked one, and the earliest, on the website it said sold out.
Right.
The earliest available to buy was at like 5:41, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to have to buy this now, innit? So I bought it at a higher price than I initially paid for my original ticket.
300 something.
No, it was like...
It was a single. Okay, yeah, it was a single.
Yeah.
So it was about 200 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I paid that. And then I got to the station. By 1 o'clock, I was back in London, St Pancras. And I said, look, emergency happened. I had to go back to Birmingham, etc. I've booked a train ticket for 5. Can you push me on to like the next train? And they were like, oh, I can check for you. And they goes, have you got your booking? I was like, yeah, I have. And they were like, oh, you can just jump on this one.
Of course. But you should have remembered that from when we did that. When me, you and Ishan went to Paris, we had a train time for a later time. They let us get the next one.
No, but then I thought maybe... So had I shown them the original booking I had, they may have just let me on.
They might have.
Yeah.
It depends who you get.
So this guy seemed nice enough anyway, so he pushed me on earlier, much earlier. That was why I was able to get back to that event. Otherwise, I would have missed that event totally. But it happens.
Chalo.
It happens.
All's well that ends well.
All's well that ends well. And if
you got banter from the lads for that. You got some banter for that.
But yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Like, you learn your lesson.
Yeah.
I thought I learned my lesson last time from Heathrow, but I obviously,
You obviously didn't.
This time from the Eurostar.
And just as Pep Guardiola said, we will be there in a few episodes' time.
You'll put the book on, man. It's next level.
Shall we?
Yeah, it is actually starting to get hot now.
It's hot as fuck, isn't it? But this is going to make noise for the listeners, but I don't care anymore, man, because it's a madness.
The 10 listeners they're going to have to bear with it.
It's not 10. Do you know what it is? It's the last episode got about 300 listeners.
Oh, nice.
On YouTube alone. And on other platforms it was close to 100. So, we're pushing...
Good numbers.
We're pushing good numbers.
Yep.
That was one of our weaker episodes as well.
Nice.
So don't worry about it. So don't talk to me about 10 listeners. But yeah, I might have to point the mic this way so it doesn't pick it up as much. But all right, man. What we need to talk about? Oh, wait, do we want to talk about the speeches you boys gave? Allow it.
Yeah.
Allow it, man. Allow it.
That's personal, man.
That is personal. Okay. Diljit Dosanjh has been in a lot of controversy, right?
Controversy? I don't know if it's the right word to use. Well, it is the right word to use because he's getting a lot of slack from a lot of people, yeah.
Basically unassumed.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't his fault. But something that's come on the back of it, right? So I'm going to just tell you this headline that I read and I couldn't believe. But then obviously we'll discuss everything, like the context of this. But Diljit Dosanjh is now part of a student syllabus, right? amid the Sardar G3 controversy.
No, I think that was even before. That, like, some universities released a course on him. You know, you can do certain courses, like, on certain individuals, like pop culture individuals. So that was happening regardless of this whole thing. I don't think it's a result of this.
Toronto, yeah, it's not as a result, but even then, Toronto Metropolitan University
have released like a degree on him or something.
A degree on Diljit Dosanjh.
You know, you could. I once met a person who had a PhD in Bollywood. I kid you not.
A PhD in Bollywood?
Yeah, I kid you not.
No one in Bollywood has a PhD.
No, I know, but this person did a PhD and his specialism was Bollywood. I kid you not. Like, I've met a person who's a doctor of Bollywood, so to speak.
Right.
So these courses exist. There's courses on Taylor Swift, I'm sure.
No, I see. I've heard the Taylor Swift one before.
Yeah.
But she is like a global phenomenon.
Yeah, but so's
Diljit's nowhere near Taylor Swift.
No, he's not on that level of, like, thingy.
Anything.
But to be fair, if you consider it, he might be close because there's a billion people in India that know him. Hundreds of millions of more people know him outside, but obviously he's not as big.
How do we verify these numbers?
What, India, like, how do you verify there's a billion people in India?
There isn't. There's more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's at least a billion people that know Diljit.
Yeah.
I would say, at least.
Yeah.
A billion people.
Bro, this is going to be fucking the sound up, man.
Can't you edit it out afterwards?
No.
I'm sure you can.
We can't. But anyway, bro, like, how would you even do a course on Diljit? Like, what would be the questions?
What would be the syllabus?
What would be the syllabus?
It'll be about his. It'd be probably strategy in terms of how do you go from nothing to what he's become today, and I don't know. I guess you'd have to enroll.
Is it for musicians or is it for business people? Like, or is it for fans? Like, what's the?
It could be an element of everything. Like music, it could be an element of business. It could be an element of psychology in there as well.
Nah, man, you're doing too much, man.
Nah.
It's like you can't defend this course. Would you let your son or daughter take a course, Diljit Dosanjh course?
No, of course I wouldn't. Who would anyway? Like, who's signing up to these courses?
This is what I'm saying. Toronto, bro. You know those Canadians are on something different, something else, bro.
No, but Americans sign up for like courses on Taylor Swift. It's the same.
But
thing.
Americans, we know, are on something else.
Would you let your kid do a Taylor Swift course? Like, you've got a graduate. Oh, that's great. Where'd you graduate in? Oh, Taylor Swift. But would you do the course or something? I don't know what you know what. Unless they release further details, have you looked online? Like, have you looked to the website? Has that been actually published? As in, like, the syllabus has been published?
They've just announced it. A full-fledged course on the superstar's cultural and musical impact.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The course, scheduled to launch in late 2026, will mark the first academic program in Canada centred around a Punjabi artist.
Yeah.
See, I want to big this up. Like, yo, he's putting
It's
Punjabis
like doing
on
a course on the impact, social and cultural impact of, like, Abraham Lincoln, let's say, part of history, right?
Yeah, but I think there's a difference about a president who had real impact via decisions he made on world affairs, you know, compared to someone who's doing a nutched up on stage and having a vibe. Vibe teri meri mil diya.
I get your point. Obviously, his impact is not on the level of Abraham Lincoln in terms of world politics or, like, world impact.
Yeah.
But his impact, I think, is significant enough for it to be not studied, perhaps, but, you know, you can't undermine what he's achieved and the impact that he's had.
I'm not undermining what he's achieved. I'm just saying, like, that's a bit mad, bro.
I think it is different. Like, it's like, you know, what's stopping them releasing a course on Ronaldo or Messi, for example?
Yeah.
You know?
But that would make more sense.
I don't think it would. I think I'm not saying that Diljit is on Ronaldo, Messi level, but if you think about the impact within culture that he's had, it's right there with Ronaldo and Messi. If you think about it from the Indian context, right?
No, it's not.
Do you think so? I think it is.
You think of all the adverts, like Nike sports adverts.
Have you seen India?
Ronaldo.
Like, Diljit is.
I can give one microcosm of Ronaldo's career that's probably bigger than.
No. But if you know,
Ronaldo going to Saudi Arabia and creating a whole football market there, a league that you could argue is on a level with, like, the French leagues and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Some people will argue that, and, you know, Nike having their first deal with a club in Saudi Arabia, that's cultural impact.
I get that, but generally speaking, if you look at it from Diljit's perspective as well, how big he is in India, he's huge, mate. His face is everywhere in India.
No, of course, I know that.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
but I think every country in themselves are like that. Like, if you go to India, you'll see Kohli, Tendulkar everywhere. Mm-hmm. In India, the craze, yes. I'm talking worldwide.
Yeah, but is the impact in India big enough for it to count? Anyway, I think it is, because India has a lot more population than any other place in the world, so you're naturally going to have a bigger audience for anything. why is the BCCI the biggest sort of organisation in cricket? Is because of the fans it brings, because of the viewership it brings. Australia can't match it, England can't match it, none of the other countries can match it. So in that similar sort of way, when an artist makes it big in India, the impact that they have generally is quite huge compared to, let's say, an actor or a singer from the UK.
Yeah, India's quite unique in that sense,
right? So
because like a Bollywood actor, Shah Rukh Khan is the richest actor in the world.
For example, like Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan, those are like huge people in the industry.
But even the fact that Shah Rukh Khan is the richest actor in the world.
Yeah.
Not biggest, the richest.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's behind like Jerry Seinfeld or something.
Is he?
But he's like
Isn't Jerry Seinfeld a comedian?
Yeah, he's apparently loaded. Yeah.
Fair. But anyway, there's been the whole Sardar G3 controversy, and the context of that is there were like 2 or 3 Pakistani actors, Hania.
I think the main lead actress is Pakistani, one of them, and but India goes through
Hania Amir, and then there were a couple more, Nasir Janyoti and Daniel Kawar. Right. The fact that those 3 actors were involved in this movie following, the Belgium attacks and whatnot,
and the war that India's sort of like got into,
which is obviously stopped.
But the thing is, this happens time and time again. Like, what happens in Bollywood, essentially, what happens in this industry in India is like, they'll hire Pakistani actors and they do well. Fawad Khan is like who made it really big in Bollywood, who created a big impact. Mahira Khan is another one who sort of created a big impact in Bollywood, right? Yeah. So these actors sort of did make good impact, but then all of a sudden, as tensions rise politically, all of a sudden they get their passports visas cancelled, and all of a sudden people like, we can't have them in the movies.
Yeah.
Even the singer Adnan Sami, for example, he's Pakistani.
Yeah.
He's had a huge impact in Bollywood over the past, and all of a sudden, when these tensions sort of get too much, people just go on a boycott differently, man. It's just like, leave those actors alone, man.
I mean, to the extent that they wanted to revoke Diljit's citizenship.
Yeah, and the
BJP had to step in.
Yeah, and
support him.
Yeah, when you've had to if BJP are saying you're going too far, mate, you're fucking going too far. It's like Reform saying, look, let the migrants in.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm telling you,
that's crazy.
That's the level that.
All right, but let's let these boats come through.
Let the boats come. Let this boat come through.
Yeah,
that's the level of support you need. Like from.
That's crazy when you put it in them terms. That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? So if Nigel Farage is on the seesaw, like you come in, don't worry.
Talking of boycotts, did you see that whole Dhamecha boycott? So Dhamecha being the superstore.
Dhamecha.
Is it Dhamecha?
Yeah, Dhamecha.
I just call it Dhamecha.
Dhamecha.
But Dhamecha is
a cash and carry.
It's a cash and carry where Hyperama used to be.
Hyperama was big, man, back in the day. I never
big.
knew it was Hyperama there. I usually stand behind it.
Right.
I've never been to Dhamecha.
So I used to have a Hyperama membership, but I've never been to Dhamecha.
Right.
But all I see on TikTok one day is a lot of Afghan Sikhs getting together saying, yo, we are boycotting the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
I'm saying this to all my fellow Gujarati, Punjabi, all you Indians, whoever you are, right? We are not going to Dhamecha.
Yeah.
Right? We're boycotting the fuck out of that. And it was on the back of the fact that
I think they were charging a certain percentage of like card payments or something.
That's it.
Why do Indian businesses do that? I don't understand. Like, I understand, okay, taking payment by card obviously eats into your profit, but like a very small margin. But if you're a cash and carry selling things for like, normally when you go to a cash and carry, your bill comes to about 500, 600, 700,000 pound plus.
It does.
Right?
It does.
And that's if you're just getting stuff for your home. Like, managing it for a business,
for a business, you're spending a bag easy.
Yeah, right?
Right.
So how much are, like, come on, man, like, just be normal.
But was it that deep, like going from 1.25% to 2.5%?
I think it is. It is, like, imagine, like...
out the figures, man.
Yeah, if you're paying, like, £1,000,
So like, what, 1,000, right, at 1.25%...
is £120. Oh, no, sorry, £12.50.
1,000 times or 1.25% is £12.50.
Yeah.
So otherwise you're spending £25.
Yeah.
So is that extra tenner really driving you to the point where you need to say, we're boycotting this shop?
But then is that really extra tenner driving you to the point where you're saying, well, I can't afford not to have that tenner? From a business perspective.
Right. But then where did you draw the line? Like, we could tomorrow, if fuel prices are too much, are we going to go to the streets?
No, it's not that. But then we'll try and find cheaper alternatives. Right, so if I'm
but they could as well.
No, they could,
and they could not hold a boycott.
But then they say to him, "Look, this person, this company."
Like, is it not fucked going after someone else's business. That cash and carry is run by some Apne as well.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what these Apne do. Like, businesses, they get so stingy with these type of things. Like, you don't need to increase it, right? You have a set customer base.
It's the laws of the game, and the game is the game. The laws of the jungle. Pass the costs on to the consumer.
Yeah.
These guys are shops too. Put another £2 onto your bottle, whatever it is.
See, but then you're then screwing the common man, the person on the street buying the stuff.
Game is the game.
See, this is your mentality is different to mine. I don't think just because you want to make that extra penny.
I don't pick up flags for £3.
Maybe you should, mate. Maybe if you did pick up flags for £3, and if more people did pick up flags, we wouldn't have a living crisis. You know, cost of living crisis.
Right.
We wouldn't be paying fucking £4 for a bottle of Heinz ketchup.
Or just don't vote Labour.
So Labour have been responsible for this when you've had a Tory government for the last 15 years.
Jeremy Corbyn's starting a new party, mate. Did you not hear?
Well, yeah, I'm backing that party.
So are you going to vote Labour or are you going to vote for his party?
I'm 100% not voting Labour.
Oh, so you were just defending Labour, but you had just said now you're not.
No, but you can't say Labour is behind.
I'm so confused, Amrit. What's going on?
So you can't say Labour is behind the sort of cost of living crisis. They've not been in power for the last 14, 15 years.
Right.
Right? They came into power last year.
Right.
So when you're looking at the economics of the country, you can't pin it on Labour right now. You can pin it on Labour in 5 years' time.
Right.
Right? But not right now.
Right.
So that's where I think you're misplaced in that. Right? But whereas talking about Jeremy Corbyn is...
But regardless, you're not going to vote for them.
I can't vote for Keir Starmer anymore.
Right.
He's a man without a spine.
Right.
Right.
But you knew that before he came in.
I had an idea, but I didn't know he'd be so spineless.
Right.
Right. You know, the continuous support of Israel and so on. It's nuts. Not even like passive support, but active support.
About the Drake and Jagmeet beef.
We talked about this on the coach. You know, it's nuts.
Go on. What was it? Then what was the chat on the coach?
We didn't even understand it. Like, so obviously Drake. Like, I don't even know why Drake's even getting involved in this type of thing. Like, Jagmeet's gone to a concert and Drake's like, "Oh, you're going to a Kendrick concert?"
Yeah.
Threw his toys out the pram.
Yeah. Like what? Like Drake and Kendrick have had the biggest beef if Drake, in local memory, right, or in modern hip hop times, right? And you, who is someone who reps the Six, i.e. Toronto, that's a close knit community.
So if Drake,
he's someone who's like this with Drake, though. So if you're saying tomorrow you're boys with someone, right, and they end up at Keir Starmer's party, you're not gonna be vexed.
No. Are they like this though?
But they were. He's people that rep Toronto and Canada and the Six. There's few and far between. There's like a couple of NBA players. There's Drake. Jagmeet was kind of in that circle, along with like the Just Rains and stuff. There's literally probably 10 people repping Toronto, and him being one of them, going at his concert.
Yeah,
that's
like. But what happens if Drake gets a picture with Trudeau or something? You know, would Jagmeet have a right to kick up a fuss?
But he's not on his level.
What do you mean?
Well, and it was shown when Jagmeet apologised after.
Yeah, that's because he, like, you know, he sort of like crumbled
under pressure. And he tried to say, "Oh, I didn't go for Kendrick. I went for SZA."
Yeah.
Shut up, bruv.
But he crumbled. But why is Drake even getting involved in like petty things like this, man? It's different.
But Drake is petty. He's really petty.
Yeah, that's your. What's the right word I'm looking for here? Isn't that the guy that you admire the most in the world?
Not really.
Role model. That's it. Role model is the word I was searching for. I don't know why it took me so long.
He's not my role model.
He's your role model.
I don't make the mistake of admiring people whose art that I like.
Right.
I don't conflate the two.
Right.
I'm unlike you. Okay. Anyway, did you see? Yeah, I need you to watch this reel.
Oh, bloody hell! You never have sound working when you put these on.
I know.
While you're setting that up, I'm just gonna have a look at there.
No, I've got it ready. It's not gonna work though.
They never work, mate. And you know all the reels you send me for like TikTok, I never watch them because I don't have TikTok. I have seen these. Yeah, nuts, innit? India's moving differently these days, man. Or is it just because has it always been the case, but now we see it because of social media?
Do you reckon? I don't think this was happening before, man.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But what are your thoughts on that?
I think just fucking calm down. What are your thoughts if they were doing Bhangra now? Like, would you be different? Would your thinking be different?
Unless the Burj Khalifa has requested it, and there's a, you know what I mean, and it's like you're showcasing Punjabi culture because it's been requested, right? Then do it. That's great. What about not like, this? Not taking over whilst other tourists are there.
Yeah. What about like when what about those dance flashes, you know, that became big in social media like a few years back, when people would just break into random dancing, or they'd organise a lot of people to get together and do like flash dancing. You remember one by?
Nah.
Bro, how have you missed this?
Nah, I probably know what you're on about. You're just not describing it the best.
As in, like, what were they called?
Flash mob.
Flash mob, that's it, yeah.
Right.
You know, when people would just like randomly go to a busy sort of like high street or something, or like the city centre, and then just big crowds of people breaking into dance. Is that not the same thing as this then? Because I don't agree with
That's
this.
not the same. This isn't organised like that. This is literally a family, a big extended family, wearing matching T-shirts because they think they're on a hen or something. Or they probably are on a hen. Yeah. And they're like, oh, do you know what will be fun in the itinerary? We go to top of Burj Khalifa and we do Garba.
I don't know, man. It doesn't sit right with me. But then I also think you can't single this out because there's so many other examples that we don't single out. Are we singling this out because...
We'll single them all out. Send them in.
No, I'm just saying, I think there is that element. That's the same thing with that lady on the train eating the food, I think. It's the same sort of thing. You single them out because she's Indian, she's eating with her hands. And you're singling these people out because they're dissy as fuck. And like, you know, they're just doing random. But if this was like if this was like a group of like Hollywood stars...
But there is like societal norms that you should adhere, man. Like there's a level of self-respect, man.
No, I agree with that.
You know what? Your mum and my dad understand these things without having the public education. These guys are publicly educated, right? And they still don't respect them.
What about people that like sort of breakout dancing, like do break dancing and stuff on the streets?
And like, what you're talking about on like a subway or on a tube or something, yeah? A lot of the times it's not like people don't want it. They just want it.
Why are we not discussing those single events as well? Like, why are we picking on this particular single event? So I think there is
because we're Indian.
Yeah, I know, but the social media has a problem with it because there is a bit of a racial problem.
We're literally Indians.
No, I know, but it's so big on social media is because there is that racial undertone that
100%.
You know, this is not acceptable. But if it was, for example, if it was like a bunch of white people, let's say, who just break into random dancing in a stadium or in a building, it'll be, and they're doing break dancing, let's say, or something like that, and it'll be all like people getting their phones up, oh, that's amazing, mate, you know. So there is an element of that.
Maybe not.
So whilst it's wrong, yes, but do I think it deserves to be singled out and discussed? I don't think so.
Right. Even though I literally pulled it out. Even though you sent this video in the chat.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, I didn't send this video in the chat.
Do you want to bet?
Did I send it?
Do you want to bet?
Fucking hell. But if you read the comments, a lot of Indians are saying they're embarrassed by this, but I'd be embarrassed by it too. But I don't
like you were, and that's why you sent it in the chat.
But I'm just saying.
Don't backtrack and be a pussy now. Yeah, you know what? This is what I hate about you, man. Right. London's hottest curry. This guy went in the restaurant.
This guy's different. Mr. Raj, he's different.
Bro, look at this guy suffering, man.
I've been watching these fucking videos come up on my Instagram.
When China and India are on the border, they're not suffering this much, man. They're not suffering this. Look at the guy. He's like pulled the plug, bro.
Oh yeah, this is the one where he's actually like...
Look, bro, his t-shirt is off.
And you know the funniest thing
He's got a milk carton there, finished. Water bottle finished. The guy had to take him mango lassi.
That Mr. Raj is going to get arrested one of the days, man. I'm telling you. That guy moves differently. You know, he's always doing it for the content. There's one where a girl, like, does the curry. And my man's knocking on the girl's toilet. Like, come out for a quick word.
Bro, that is crazy.
Would you try it?
Should we do it?
I'm actually down for you to have it.
Should we do it? Because you know it takes me back to when we did the one chip challenge.
But I think this somehow would be more publicly embarrassing.
100%.
We have to each take a spoonful, yeah? And whoever takes the least amount of curry, right, is the one that pays.
Whoever takes the least amount of curry?
Yeah. So whoever gives up first pays.
Done.
My man's got a business strategy, you know? He's got a customer right now.
Bro, it's whatever goes viral.
But, you know, before he started doing this shit, he was doing like really fucking embarrassing videos of him like coming into the shop with like on a Rolls Royce or something, or like a Ferrari.
Listen, you got to try things, man. One sticks and you go with it. And I rate him. Bro, he's an entrepreneur.
No. Do you like go through his page? There's one guy that always comments on the videos that like drops a long paragraph. He's
saying what?
Like, oh, Mr. Raj, this is immaculate. Like, you know, he comes up with a whole paragraph like praising him.
Right.
And
so is it him?
Like, it's quite sarcastic and it's quite funny. It's not him, it's an actual person. And it's quite genuinely quite... But that page is entertaining, man. But we should check it out.
I'll rate him. Yo, when are we actually going to London?
We need to sort that out.
I've literally got 15 places to go to.
No, I've got a bigger list.
Okay, but when?
We need to put it in the diary, mate. Speak to my secretary.
Did you see Masti 4 is being shot in Victoria Square in Birmingham?
I think it's Masti 3, mate.
It's 4.
Okay.
It's being shot Vivek Oberoi.
Ritesh
Deshmukh.
Big actors. Well, I wouldn't
Big,
say
bro.
Ritesh Deshmukh definitely is.
Bro, they're big. Vivek Oberoi is big, man.
He's a bit of a twat, though, isn't he?
That doesn't mean they're not big.
Yeah.
AP Dillon's big.
Yeah, he's a twat too, isn't he?
See, no pressure. You just drop it.
Yeah.
No pressure, bro.
No.
No one was pressuring you to say he's a twat, or whether do you like him or do you not.
Okay.
You just dropped it, triggered.
There's some certain people that you just rub up, you know.
Why has Vivek Oberoi rubbed you up the wrong way? What's he done?
No, he's this whole history, man. He's a bit of a knob.
Really?
Yeah. You don't know your Bollywood history
I
and
don't.
stuff. So I do, but you know, that's a different thing.
Yeah, I've not done a course on. I've not got a PhD in Bollywood.
Neither have I, but I've not.
Yeah, no
needed
one
a
has. I
PhD.
told you, no one has a PhD in Bollywood.
I know somebody who does, but yeah.
Pause. Right, but did you see all the dancing in Victoria Square?
Would you be part of that if you got given £100 for the day?
What?
Be a backup dancer
100%. Easiest £100 I made.
for the day.
I'm there anyway.
Mate, you get photos taken with the actors, possibly.
100%. Yo, Ritesh, well,
Why
they were
is
in
all this
Nando's
shit
after
happening
chilling.
in town when I'm not in town?
And then today, literally today, they were in what's that park, man, in Birmingham? That park,
With the thing in the middle.
Cannon Hill Park.
Opposite Edgbaston.
Yeah,
They were there.
they were there for part 2 of this.
Mad.
Bro, easiest £100 ever.
I saw Tom Cruise in town though.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Literally, he was he was at the hotel that was right in front of my office,
Right.
and I saw Tom Cruise.
How did you see him? Like, where was he? Where were you?
Like, I was coming to the office.
You were walking on the street.
No, I was on my bike on the side, and I could just see a hint of Tom Cruise because people were going
So you
crazy.
saw a hint of him. So it's not verified.
But he was there. He was in town like a couple of years ago.
Because you saw a bit of a commotion.
Have you not seen the film? There's literally New Street. You can recognise New Street.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So you literally just admitted that you saw a hint of him. What did you see? Did you see his ball?
No, I could see that was him, like the back of his body.
So you saw the back of him.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
But
you,
my man was at Ashes.
No. You don't need to quote me all the articles that you read where he ate and where he was staying and
Right.
stuff, right?
But I was there.
But I know you read Birmingham Live and you read that. Oh, yeah, he was in this hotel. He went for an Ashes. This that. But you trying to claim that you saw all of this is
The
nuts.
Grand Hotel is literally was.
No, I know he was there.
Yeah.
His car got robbed from there. I read the articles.
Right.
Right. Yeah. But the point is, you trying to claim that
I
you
saw the
saw
local
him.
team there as well.
No, but you trying to claim that you saw him is crazy.
Yeah. No, I did see the back of him. It's the same thing. It was Tom Cruise.
That literally, you do realise in movies they have body doubles.
Yeah.
So that could have been a stunt double.
No, I don't think the body double's going to be getting to stay in the Grand Hotel with him.
Why
is
not?
it? I highly doubt that.
Why not?
Somebody-
You think Mission Impossible doesn't have a budget
No, of course it
for
doesn't.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
Right. You know what? You're a fool. You are a fool.
The double's my man's getting ibis, mate.
Talking of Phil, did you see this picture? This picture is nuts.
What?
This sent me off, man.
What? Oh, I thought that's Hans Zimmer and A.R. Rahman.
Yes.
Possibly the two of the greatest musicians.
Well, Hans Zimmer is definitely one of the greatest musicians.
Yeah, and A.R. Rahman as well.
What's
No.
A.R. Rahman done? Remind me, because I can't remember.
Oh.
I will know his work.
Literally fucking everything that you know
Go on.
to be good in Bollywood.
Go on
Like
then.
his older work in South Indian cinema, but then films like Dil Se, the music and that was incredible.
Right, you did Dil Se.
He did rock music and Rockstar, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A lot of films, like all of the classic ones you can think of, like he's done them essentially.
Right.
Yeah. What else has he been quite famous for? Yeah, a lot of background music for a lot of films. That genuinely good background music and stuff.
Yeah.
Genuinely good composer. So he's elite.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer level, 100% Hans Zimmer level.
Crazy. A.R. Rahman and Hans Zimmer.
Together.
I think they're doing it for the Ramayana movie.
Yeah.
Which apparently is going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the most sort of ambitious Bollywood films in recent history.
I saw someone post, was it Amir Khan? I could be wrong on this, but he posted saying, I'm going to make the Mahabharata movie.
Right.
I don't care who tries to stop me, I'm going to do it.
Right.
So obviously I believe that's Ramayana movie's probably inspired him.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Because this will be big, man. Like,
Huge.
it will be big. Like, to get these composers on it.
I think the budget is crazy for an Indian film, 10, 20, 30, 100 times the amount that I would normally spend on an Indian film.
Right.
So they are going out all big. They're putting all the eggs in one basket with this one.
Yeah.
And they're going to do like a 2 or 3 parter, I think. So they're going to film everything together. In the
Who are the actors in this? Is it animated?
No. So it's not animated. It's Ranbir Kapoor's leading the film.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Sunny Deol's in it.
Yeah.
Bobby Deol's in it.
Yeah.
So they released like a bunch of like characters.
Sunny Deol and Bobby Deol.
Yeah, they're both in it.
Jeez.
A few other big actors. In terms of I can't think of anybody else on top of my head, but those are the main sort of headliners. Should be big.
Did you hear who the new James Bond director is?
Yeah.
Who?
I can't pronounce his name.
I want you to. That's why I didn't say his name.
You tell me.
No, go on.
No, you've only discovered him after June or something.
After June, yeah.
Yeah, I've known him for a long time.
You actually have, which is why you should be able to say his name.
Danny Villeneuve. I don't know, man. I'm not going to...
Denis
Villeneuve. But I can say it better once I know.
You can't.
Because my French accent is better.
It's not.
Villeneuve.
What do you think of him directing the next?
I think it's going to be incredible. I'm actually really excited about that because my man is with James Bond, a lot of the times you can get carried away with like the commercialness of it, right? It's all like guns blazing, big fucking catchy lines, type of like a typical Bollywood film, masala film, right? That's like the Hollywood equivalent, like Fast and Furious, trashy type of thing. So back in the day, James Bond did get lost in that sort of commercialness,
right?
But having this director, he's going to bring art to it, man. He's going to bring the sensibility to it that we wouldn't have seen. We've seen in the previous Bond films. I think since
Casino Royale was top.
Casino Royale was really good, story-wise, and as a film as well. Not just action, boom, boom type thing. But then so was Skyfall. I think Skyfall was quite poetic.
Which one was Skyfall? Where they went to Edinburgh?
Yeah, Skyfall was quite poetic. I didn't enjoy the last one so much. I thought Skyfall was brilliant though.
Yeah.
So if I was to rate
Spectre. I thought Spectre was decent. I think the other ones got lost a bit. Quantum of Solace and
like that's if you were to rank Daniel Craig's films, it would be definitely Skyfall.
He was a top Bond.
Yeah, Skyfall. They
still haven't chosen Bond, but apparently they've shortlisted 3, and Tom Holland is one of them. I don't want Tom Holland to be.
It's too young for it.
It's too young.
He's got a baby face.
Yeah, he's got a baby face.
But if you were going to rank, in your opinion, your favourites, rank Daniel Craig's films. James
It's
Bond.
probably them 3. And I'd probably go...
Skyfall number 1.
No, I'd go...
Casino Royale. No, I'd go for number 2. Skyfall, I think, is a brilliant film. Skyfall, Casino Royale, Spectre, and then there was another one before Quantum of Solace, I think. I can't think. It might be just Quantum of Solace in that case, I think, in case I've not missed one.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie. He's obviously got June coming out next year.
Yeah. And the way he did June as well, like, it was amazing. But, if you watch some of his older, like, earlier films...
But do you know what I'm literally waiting for?
What?
As much as I love this director, Nolan's dropping next year.
No way.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey,
You've not seen the teaser? Do you see what he did? He only dropped the teaser in cinema.
Right.
And people started posting it on Twitter, but they got taken down, copyrighted.
Right.
So he's doing things the traditional ways. That cast is crazy.
Who's in it?
Bro, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway. I'm missing someone big. Odyssey cast.
Was Ryan Gosling not in it?
Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's a Robert Pattinson, not Ryan Gosling. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Himesh Patel.
Yeah, my man's making moves,
But the Odyssey
should be good. Did you watch? I haven't even watched Tenet properly.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I haven't watched it properly.
Yeah, probably not his best work. You can see him gearing up to his best work. Tenet was good though. But yeah, Nolan was obviously rumoured to maybe do the Bond movies. But obviously Dennis Scott there, another big name. Obviously it's since Amazon's taken over. But yeah, man, watch this space. But you sent an article in about the Prada backlash. Prada acknowledges footwear designs, Indian roots after backlash.
So essentially Prada, same shameless sort of capitalist company that they are, tried essentially, they had a...
I don't stand with any of Amrit's views, Prada. If you want to sort your boy out, come here, bro.
Nah, jokes aside, like...
I ain't joking.
So in the most recent sort of fashion show where they were launching their gear, they came up with these footwear sandals chapplan.
Yeah.
And they're leather chapplan, right?
Right.
And you get them from their specialty in Maharashtra called Kolhapur. So Kolhapuri chapplan, right? And you get them for about 200-300 rupees in India. And these guys were trying to rip it off as their own original idea and putting them on sale for about £1,000, £1,500 pounds, that is as well. So the shamelessness to be able to do that and just completely ignore...
But people buy it?
people buy it, but then why don't you say, well, this is inspired by Kolhapuri chappal, which it should be acknowledged, right? Because there's artisans who make a pittance creating this art, and all of a sudden, because you think, oh, it's going to pop, you appropriate their, you know.
Yeah, so it's cultural appropriation.
It's this absolute fucking shamelessness, you know. They should be banned for it, if I'm being honest, you know.
Banned from what?
Like, from fucking selling that and give royalties to those people, like, you know,
But give royalty to who?
The artists.
Who came up with the first one?
No.
Whose idea is it? Is it copyrighted? Do you see what I'm saying?
Who's making them? Indians are making them.
So you're saying they should go to every single shop in Mumbai, find whoever's making them, give them
It's
royalties?
not Mumbai, it's Kolhapur.
How would that work?
It's Kolhapur, not Mumbai.
How would that work, mate?
I'm sure they'll make it work.
Right.
So, you don't copy ideas. Like, you don't just pick up something. If I went to Coca-Cola and picked up their recipe, do you think that'd be like Coca-Cola let me off? Just because somebody isn't powerful enough to come after you, doesn't mean you can just grab what they have.
Isn't there a sense of pride in that this beautiful design?
So some people
has
did look at it. No. Some people did look at it from that perspective, but for me, I don't see that. I see just
because I'm glass half full, you're glass half empty.
No, it's not, mate. It's not about a glass half full, glass half empty. It's about appropriating something. If I was to take your idea, what you're producing, let's say your business is windows, right? If I take everything that you have and sell it for a higher price, knowing people will pay me more, would you feel good about that?
Fair play.
It's not fair play, mate. Don't try and.
If you manage to sell them windows for a higher price in this market, hats off to you.
No, but it's not even a joke. You know,
you're just triggered so much. No, I'm just doing you now.
It's not about being triggered. It's about doing what the right thing.
Open goal at this point, and I'm just scoring hat tricks. Saif Ali Khan's got a court battle with the Indian government. Did you see that?
Well, he lost it.
He lost it.
15,000 crore. How much is that in pounds? I think it's like 150 million. I think.
I'm not going down this road.
Yeah, I think
we've been down this road before. We never get it right.
I think it's about 150 million.
Saif Ali Khan's family was in a court battle with the government of India over properties worth 15,000 crore. Nawab Hamidullah Khan, the last king of Bhopal, had two daughters, Abida Sultan and Sajida Sultan. According to custom, the eldest daughter, Abida, inherited the property. However, Abida moved to Pakistan in 1950.
Following the
partition in 48. Her sister, Sajida Sultan,
stayed.
Saif Ali Khan's grandmother stayed in India, so she became the legal owner. Now, since Abida Sultan migrated to Pakistan, right, the central government claimed the assets as enemy property.
So I think the law...
Finally, the court upholds the enemy property status, and Saif Ali Khan loses the 15,000 crore inheritance battle.
That's nuts, man.
That is nuts.
Yeah. But the thing is...
I'm going to work that... Go on, you go. I'm going to work that out.
So it's about 150 million pounds.
Wow.
I think, yeah. So 1,000 crore is like 100 million, which is...
Wow.
I could be very wrong, but...
I think you might be.
No, but I think it is about 150 million. Yeah.
Even if we're wrong, and even if it was 15 million.
Yeah.
That's still nuts.
It's not 15, it's definitely more than 15. I think...
But how did they have that much land?
Bro, the royal family, the royalty.
In Bhopal, where's Bhopal?
In India. I don't know exactly where. I think it's in the north. It's in Madhya Pradesh, I think.
Right.
So it could be the north.
But what do you make of this enemy property rule?
So that came into play. So, you know, after partition, obviously a lot of people that moved across countries had to leave everything, their properties, everything. A lot of the times those properties then ended up actually being used by refugees from the opposite country, right? But a lot of the case, I think it sort of intensified after India's first war with Pakistan, that India came in with this law saying that if, for example, you had property in India, then you migrated to Pakistan during the partition or after the partition, you forfeit your right to that property completely, and even your descendants cannot get that property essentially. So you can't pass it on in a will. So even if you had a will saying, I pass on this property to my brother who's going to remain in India, that was not allowed essentially. So I think it was just in keeping with the political atmosphere at the time.
To be fair, now that you've explained that, from a military and like government perspective, that does make sense.
But then I think that law should have... but then you people that are genuine sort of descendants of that person who will have inherited the property under normal circumstances,
yeah.
Is it really fair to them?
Yeah, true.
So, you know, are you using laws that were made from a political context at a time when tensions were extremely high in the 60s? Are you still going to hold people accountable to actions of their, not even the direct descendants anymore, but like great parents or grandparents or great grandparents, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's a bit nuts. And for example, if you've done a lot of work, for example, in that property, maintaining and all that stuff,
yeah,
right? Are you going to get
You'd have thought someone like Saif Ali Khan, who has incredible influence. Obviously, he's with Kareena Kapoor. The Kapoor family has incredible influence in India.
Yeah, but that... Yeah,
you know what? Bro,
that influence doesn't reach the courts of the government. It reaches...
Do you know what? It might.
I think for a long... there's only certain far...
Has it not for Salman Khan?
Yeah, but it only goes so far, right. I think. But when it comes to property in the amount that it is in, against the government, I don't think any influence can sort of try and bring you back from it. Yeah. And especially if the law is so black and white as it is, you know, you would just hope judges would have applied it more leniently and said, look, you know, he's spent X amount on this property. He has to have some sort of proprietary interest in the property, but they're saying absolutely no interest in the property whatsoever. So it's a bit nuts. It'd be different, I think, if it was like UK land law as we know it, you know, vested interest.
What is his net worth, man?
It was significantly, it'll be 1,500,000 crore less now.
150 million.
Yeah, and then minus the 150 million.
That was in January.
Yeah. So my man's got nothing.
Is he broke?
I got nothing left. You know that meme?
So he's going to do more movies now.
Possibly, yeah, and he's going to go back to like trashy cinema just so he can churn out some films.
Race 5.
Race 5, Race 6, Race 7, Race 8, 9, 10.
He might as well do the Fast and Furious franchise.
Mate,
there's a model there to be copied.
They already do, don't they? Right. That's the whole thing. The premise of it is like meant to be the Indian.
No, Race is better than Fast and Furious.
Right.
Race has some good twists, bro.
Have you seen Race 3?
I can't remember.
With Salman Khan in it, mate.
Race was good though, I can't lie.
Nah, it was like you could predict. They had so many.
You
twists.
Couldn't predict. See, that's the one thing you can say. You couldn't predict.
You could.
You couldn't.
You could. It
was a madness.
You could. That was a rubbish film, mate. I'm not going to discuss Race with you. It was a shit film.
There was something really impactful about your life that I wanted to discuss. Right. There's rule changes on theory tests. So if you fail it 3 times, you're done.
Nah, you can't be done.
No, you can't take the test anymore.
Yeah, but I never failed for 3 times anyway.
You did?
I didn't. I never failed a theory test, in fact. As a matter of fact, I've never failed a theory test.
So what was it? So you can only retake the test 3 times. So that gives you 4 attempts.
Yeah.
Right? Which makes sense. If you can't pass your theory in 4 times, why are you on the road? Right? But anyway, what was your track record? Remind me, I've forgotten.
100%.
No.
Every test I took for
Let's
theory...
talk about bookings. Theory test
different.
bookings.
Right, that's different.
Where did we get to?
Is the article on about bookings, though?
No, the article may well be on about bookings. It's either no-shows or fails.
Is it?
Yeah.
Of course it's not.
Assuming they are, what would your record have been? Go on, where would you have
I would have still passed.
What was it? Remind me. I can't remember.
I just didn't go to one of the things, that's it.
No, it was more than 1.
It was 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Or was it 3?
It was 2.
I think you failed it once.
I never failed a test, mate. Not the theory test. I failed my practical the first time.
Right. And your second.
Yeah. What's funny about that?
That is hilarious.
But I'm a better driver than you, so you know he's laughing.
See, this is what you call delusion.
Right.
Yeah, a guy that fucking took 3 attempts to do a theory. Mm-hmm. That what I've just said there is technically correct. Took 3 attempts to do a theory test, and took 3 attempts to do a practical test.
Well, I had to redo the theory because my license and 2-year thing expired. So
you did 4.
Yeah.
Right. So hold on. What was it? You booked it, and you didn't go. Then you booked it again, and you fell asleep, and you forgot. And then you booked it again.
You passed it.
And you passed it, but then you didn't do your practical in time.
Yeah.
So then the 2 years had run out, and so you had to do the theory again.
Yeah.
So you passed the theory twice.
I even had to renew my provisional another time because I let it expire after 10 years.
Right.
Before I passed.
That's nuts, bro.
that bit I will admit is
that's nuts, bro.
Because I passed just after I turned 27. And
how many things have we discussed on this about your passport, about this, you being a hypocrite and this, man? Like, what's going on, man?
What's wrong with it?
But yeah, new rules on the theory test. How do you feel about that?
Fine. It doesn't affect me.
No, it doesn't affect you, but it will affect, kids that may have the same genetics as you. You need to think ahead, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and okay. So you've got no
fair play. Whatever.
Play.
I think
you agree with it.
I think banning somebody from doing it outright again would be a bit harsh. Imagine somebody who does a theory test, but the English may not be great, but 6 years' time, the English is great now, and so you're saying you can't do it anymore because you've already had 4 goes. It's a bit harsh.
But is the onus not on you to space those 4 out then?
No.
If you know this is how many times you need to pass.
Yeah,
right?
but then I think...
Don't take 4 in 2 weeks then.
What they need to do is essentially have something in place where it says you can't do another for like 2 years or something, or 3 years.
But then people will complain.
Nah, but outright banning somebody not to do the test again, I think, is way too harsh.
Yeah, did you see the whole...
Has that change come into place? Has it just been...
2026. Okay. Did you see the whole Thomas Partey?
Mad.
Arsenal.
Mate, you know what? Arsenal have been fucking up so much recently, like in the recent years. The way they dealt with Mesut Ozil was atrocious.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
For him speaking out for a cause that he believed in.
Palestine.
Rightful... it was
the Uyghur Muslims. Yeah.
Uyghur Muslims.
Yeah.
Right, and...
some pronounce Uyghur.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But it's pronounced Uyghur.
No, some say Uyghur though, so I'm technically correct in what I said.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not get sidetracked by your little hurtful things.
No, if you're going to correct me correctly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they had a whole deal with, like, there was another player that they threw one of their employees under the bus, a coach who was there for like 25 years. He supported Palestine, and then they just said, look,
that's what it was.
him.
Yeah.
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 And then now all of a sudden they would have been aware that there was an investigation going on, because
100%.
Like, you can't not as an employer.
Well, the fact that they terminated his contract on the Monday and then charges were brought on the Friday in the same week.
Yeah, but I think his contract was finishing anyway, so I don't think it was terminated. I think it finished.
Right.
So you just ran it down, I think.
Right.
So they were just lucky that the contract finished before the charges. But there was
there wasn't an element of luck there.
No, they were waiting for it to end.
They were waiting for it to end.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. So the contract finished. I don't think
that hints to some negotiations between Arsenal Football Club and relevant bodies.
Well, I don't know if it was... I don't know about that. I don't know.
Why do you... Everyone's been saying it, man. You're saying there's nothing there?
I don't think Arsenal would have said, well, don't go ahead with the prosecution.
You're saying Arsenal Football Club would not have afforded any protections?
I don't think...
You think they weren't involved in any protections?
I know the Met place is corrupt as fuck, but I don't think it's corrupt as holdings justice off or holding a charge off just because the football club said, look, let him run his contract.
Okay.
I think that's a conspiracy theory too far.
Fine, but they were aware of the investigation.
No, they were aware of the investigation, and they still let him play.
Someone to be charged on a Friday, there must have been a lot of ongoings in the...
Exactly. And to be charged in a case like rape, as example, is like huge, right? To be
multiple.
Yeah, so it's like the situation with Mendy though, like, you know, as soon as like the Mendy situation turned out very messy for Man City, right?
But they distanced themselves United with Greenwood.
No, but that's what I mean. What I'm trying to say to you is like the way it turned out messy for Man City is like he never got convicted, and afterwards he was able to claim back a lot of money in damages for the unpaid thingy. So that's probably why
you'd rather take that risk and have a better PR image.
So I think it's
not all about money.
Well, you say
it's all football clubs.
Yeah, so you say so it's a sort of thing you got to weigh. Like, are you financially willing to lose out, or are you just hoping that nobody will notice and just let it carry on and be like, oh, it was only an investigation, we couldn't take action, and you're going to hide behind that fact. So, you know, and we can't prejudge somebody, you know what I mean, like, as well. So there is that element of that too.
We can't prejudge you.
Like, we can't, just because he's been charged, we can't assume he's guilty.
No, charged means he's been charged.
Yeah, that charge means there's sufficient evidence for him to be tried, but that being charged is not evidence of guilt. It's literally that you're going to be tried, and then, you know...
So you're saying innocent until proven guilty?
I'm not saying that. That's
words I never thought I'd hear you say.
But that's what the criminal law system says, right? So there is the element of that Arsenal will try and stand behind, I think.
And you, by the sounds of things.
Right, okay.
I didn't ever knew you supported Partey like that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's what happened with Mendy, right?
Fine.
Mendy was ripped to shreds, and then in the end, it didn't hold up. It was, you know, whether it was right or wrong.
It is time for us to play a quick game.
Right.
What we're going to do is, one of us is going to name an international team, the other is going to name an IPL team, and then as soon as we've named one team each, we have to quickly, whoever does it first, we have to quickly name a player that has played for both teams. We'll just do 5. We'll do it 5 times. Let's see who wins, yeah?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Mumbai.
Australia.
Mid-Stark. Not Warner.
No, not Warner.
Did Stark play for Mumbai?
Stark. Mitchell Stark.
I said that.
He did play for Mumbai. I didn't remember seeing.
Mid-Stark. 1-0. Love though.
Okay.
Love that. 3, 2, 1. Chennai. Why did you not say...
Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
3, 2, 1. Punjab.
Bangladesh.
What did you say, Bangladesh?
Yeah. I don't think Bengalis played for
Punjab?
Shakib Al Hassan played, but he didn't play in Punjab ever.
He might have.
He hasn't.
Oh, no, wait. There was that Mustafiza. Did he play for Punjab?
Mustafa Zay, yeah. I'm sure he did. We should have, like...
Nah, I'm on it. Your shit. That's your problem.
No, he hasn't played for Punjab.
Fucking hell, he played for Sunrise. He played for Hyderabad, Mumbai, Rajasthan and Delhi.
Every other
So
thing
it's still up for grabs.
I can't think of any Bangladeshi player playing.
Right, we might have to sacrifice that one, but Bangladeshi player for Punjab.
Kings
IPL. None.
So that's 1-0 to you in that.
Hold on. Okay, yeah.
Alright, okay. Are you ready for the next one?
It says 1-0 to me, yeah?
Yeah.
1-0. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
England.
Hyderabad. Bairstow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But the thing is, I've not watched IPL for like years.
But you have for years, so you should know. 2-0.
Yeah.
Love though.
We've done 3, yeah?
No, it's just 2-0. Who's to first to 5?
Or first to 5?
Yeah.
Or best of 5?
Oh, do you want to do best of 5 then?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. 2 out of 3, whatever, yeah.
Because we're going to run out of countries that played in the IPL.
Okay, fine,
I
fine.
can't say Pakistan because I don't think any other player played for Pakistan.
3, 2, 1.
New
Chennai.
Zealand. What's his name?
New Zealand. Bollinger?
No.
Doug Bollinger.
Ravindra.
Yeah, Ravindra is right, but did Doug Bollinger,
I couldn't even think of his name.
Chennai,
Yeah.
Doug Bollinger? Back in the day, bro. Back in the day, what a throwback. Doug Bollinger is elite ball knowledge. That's elite ball. You don't even know who I'm talking about, do you?
No. Yeah, I have no idea.
That's what he used to look like. Bro, he was elite.
Is he cute? He's Australian, mate.
What did you say?
I said New Zealand.
No, he didn't. He said Australia.
I said Australia the first one, and you even accepted Ravindra being the right one.
Oh, shit.
You tried pulling this off on me, mate.
Shit.
If I wasn't even looking, then I would have taken your word for it.
Yeah. So, okay, we've got one left,
Yeah.
and it's 2-1.
Yeah.
And you can either draw this now, or I can win. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Hold on. 3.
Wait. Go on.
3, 2, 1.
India.
Mumbai.
Sachin. I won that one.
That was a tie.
I won that one.
That's a tie, that is.
What did you say?
I said Hardik.
But you took it. I said it a second before you said Sachin.
Nah. That was a tie. Should we go again? Tiebreaker.
But it has to be.
No, it's still 2-1.
No, I
That
said
was a
it.
tie? Okay, we can go 3-2 if you want. But
Okay, go on again.
3-2, but tiebreaker,
wait.
yeah.
1 second now. Let me just think of.
okay, let me think of some teams as well.
Because I can't. Alright, okay. Got it.
Alright, got it. 3, 2, 1. Kolkata.
West Indies. What did you say? Kolkata.
Bravo, Russell.
Bravo. I said it.
Did Bravo play for West Indies? Nah, he didn't play for KKR. Russell did, who I said. Hold on. Did
Oh shit, it is
Bravo...
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't...
Fuck. I was literally.
When it comes to cricket, I'm elite.
No, not.
And what you did was... I'm not going to talk about what you did. But Bravo played for Chennai for years, not KKR.
Andre Russell, mate.
Andre Russell.
Damn it.
Damn it, man. Damn it. But
You try pulling the wool over my eyes with that fucking Australian geezer, mate.
Fair. Wimbledon ticket cost. This is the last thing when you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, so how do you feel about Wimbledon being like? Have you been watching videos on BBC, like on the Instagram? They do post-shot clips of like celebrities turn it's such a big thing. But when people that actually want to watch tennis, they're just outpriced.
It has been influencerized a bit. That's not a word.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they
You
just
do see
chase
it a
the
lot.
clout. It's become like a status symbol all of a sudden.
It is a status symbol.
Right? And I think it's crazy, man. Like I looked online for the resale tickets of tennis, like some of the Wimbledon finals and
In
stuff.
thousands.
They're going for like 16 grand.
Crazy. But you know what? Celebrities being at Wimbledon has always been a thing.
Yeah, but it's more so become like when like BBC are like so upping up on it, like you're just shoving them in your face. Like, mate, I want to watch the fucking tennis. I don't know see his face or her face.
But that's what adds the glitz and glam to the event.
The thing is, but does it need glitz and glams? It's Wimbledon. It's the best thing there is for tennis.
Why is it the best though? It's because these people are coming to watch it.
It's because the people that want to play there and people want to come and watch it there. But it's not necessarily like, I don't think half of the celebrities that turn up, they even know what's going on. It's literally, you get invited, it's a status thing.
Right? So you think, Gordley went last week, you think he don't know what's going on?
Ask Gordley if he knows how the scoring system works.
The what?
The scoring system works.
Of course he knows.
Does he?
That's crazy.
Do you know how the scoring system works?
Yeah.
Can't tell me.
What do you mean?
How does
you played 2 tennis games down the road and now you're trying to
I've been playing tennis as a kid and I've been watching tennis since
you haven't been playing as a kid.
Okay, mate. Were you there in my life as a kid? I used to play after school and at a tennis club when I was for about a solid 3 years of my life.
Oh, tennis club. Oh, after school tennis club. You're still shit as fuck. Right, and the fact that you've played twice with Izzy means fuck all. Right, I'd still smoke your ass.
You wouldn't.
We still need to do our sportathon.
You wouldn't get past my serve, mate.
We still need to do a sportathon. But anyway, the scoring system is 15 love, 30 love, 40 love. 40-40 means advantage, and you play.
Does it 40-40 mean advantage? Okay.
Yes, 40-40, and then you play for an advantage.
Yeah.
And then you play for the set. Otherwise, if you're on 40-30 or whatever,
you don't play for the set. You play for the game.
For the game, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 6 games for a set, unless it's 6-6 and you go for 7 and you go for a tie break. I know it. So shut the fuck up. Yeah.
If you were serving and I got 2 points, what would be the score?
What?
If you were serving, but I've got 2 points in the game and you've got none, how would the score be characterized?
I'm going to straight you up now. It would be love 30.
Yeah.
Love though. You think you're slick in it? No, but why do you think you're sick?
I'm not saying I'm just.
No, you do, because you tried to catch me out there like I'm some dumbass. But
Right. Okay. You want to try that line again, mate? Right. Okay.
Right now, thank you very much.
Yo, I might need that slice of pizza still. You know.
Yeah. Sure, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm actually gonna take. You know that slice I touched before? I didn't eat it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that one.
Yeah. Sure. That's for Harvey, by the way.
Harvey, I'm sorry, mate, but you're gonna have to miss out on the slice.
Harvey had lunch, and I was like, "Have you had lunch?" He said, "Yeah." I came back a half an hour later with 2 pizza, and he still had it. You can't turn down pizza.
I can't have seen that box and not have it.
Literally, you literally came in and said, "Oh, what munch have you got?" I tried to usher you away from the office ASAP. I was like, "Yo, just go upstairs," and then I felt bad, and I was like, "Fuck it, Charlie. If you want pizza, I'll give you pizza." But anyway, catch you on the next episode soon. Bye.